Have you ever stopped to question the pace of your life and the clutter that surrounds you? In an era marked by the relentless pursuit of more, it's critical to pause and assess the essence of our existence. A conscious lifestyle choice can be the key to unlocking a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Enter essentialism and minimalism, two philosophies that have gained popularity over the years for the simplicity and intentionality they promote. Essentialism, at its core, is about making the wisest possible investment of your time and energy, focusing on what truly matters. Minimalism, on the other hand, is a conscious decision to live with less, stripping away the superfluous to reveal the essentials. These philosophies, while seemingly similar, have nuanced differences that cater to different needs and preferences. They invite us to question our values, priorities, and the very definition of success. But what exactly differentiates an essentialist from a minimalist? Let's explore. Imagine if you could focus solely on the things that truly matter in your life. Welcome to the world of essentialism, a lifestyle choice that emphasizes the importance of recognizing and valuing what's essential and discarding the rest. It's not about doing more with less, but rather doing less but better. It's a systematic discipline designed to help us distinguish between what is absolutely vital and what is merely noise. Essentialism is rooted in the understanding that we cannot have it all or do it all. There are trade-offs in life, and we need to identify our top priorities. It's about making conscious decisions, not just letting life happen. It's about saying no to the good so that we can say yes to the great. The benefits of living an essentialist lifestyle are numerous. It can lead to a more focused and productive life since you are not spread thin over numerous activities. It can reduce stress as you are not constantly juggling numerous responsibilities. It can even lead to better relationships, as you can devote more quality time to the people who matter most. However, there can be potential drawbacks. The process of identifying what's essential can be challenging, especially in a world that values busyness and multitasking. There can be a fear of missing out, or FOMO, as you choose to say no to certain opportunities. And it can take time to see the benefits of this lifestyle, which can lead to frustration. But in the grand scheme of things, essentialism is about making deliberate choices about where to spend your time and energy. It's about recognizing that you have the power to choose and that every choice you make is an investment. Essentialism is about making the wisest possible investment of your time and energy. It's about living a life of purpose and intention rather than a life of reaction and regret. It's about choosing to live by design, not by default. It's about choosing to invest in the things that truly matter and letting the rest go. Now picture a life with fewer possessions, but more freedom and satisfaction. This is the essence of minimalism, a lifestyle concept that's been gaining traction in recent years. But what exactly is minimalism? At its core, minimalism is a lifestyle that advocates for less physical clutter and more mental space. It's about stripping away the excess, the unnecessary, and the distractions to make way for what truly brings value to our lives. It's not about deprivation, but rather about purposeful reduction. The benefits of adopting a minimalist lifestyle are numerous. For starters, it can lead to less stress. With fewer possessions to worry about, there's less to clean, less to organize, and less to stress over. This can also translate into more time. Without the constant need to manage and maintain our stuff, we have more time to spend on activities that we love and with the people who matter most to us. Moreover, minimalism can lead to financial freedom. By choosing to buy less and buy better, we can save money and avoid the stress that comes with debt and financial strain. But it's not all rainbows and butterflies. There are potential drawbacks to this lifestyle. For one, minimalism can be challenging to implement, particularly in a society that often equates success with material wealth. It can also feel restrictive to those who find joy and comfort in their possessions. Despite these challenges, the minimalist lifestyle offers a compelling alternative to the consumerist culture that many of us are accustomed to. It encourages us to question what we truly need and what we merely want. It prompts us to consider what adds value to our lives and what detracts from it. And importantly, minimalism is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It looks different for everyone. For some, it might mean living with only the bare essentials. For others, it might simply mean decluttering their space and being more mindful about their purchases. Minimalism isn't about having less. It's about making room for more of what matters. It's about focusing on quality over quantity. experiences over possessions, and intentionality over mindless consumption. It's about living a life that is aligned with your values and aspirations, and that, in essence, is the heart of minimalism. On the surface, essentialism and minimalism may seem identical, but there are critical distinctions. In the world of minimalism, the focus is primarily on the reduction of physical possessions. It's about stripping back, decluttering, and eliminating the excess to create space in one's surroundings. The minimalist approach is largely external, with the belief that by simplifying our environment, we can lead a more peaceful and focused life. Consider the story of the minimalist who, tired of constant clutter, decided to downsize their belongings to fit into a tiny house. They found joy in owning less, and with fewer distractions, they discovered more time and energy to invest in experiences and relationships that truly mattered. On the other hand, essentialism is about discerning the vital few from the trivial many. It's a systematic discipline that requires us to continually ask ourselves what is absolutely essential, and then eliminating everything else that is not. The focus of essentialism is not just on material possessions, but extends to all areas of life, including time, relationships, and activities. Take the example of an essentialist who, overwhelmed by a busy schedule, decided to implement the less but better approach. They focused on a few high-priority tasks each day, declined unnecessary commitments, and spent more time on activities that aligned with their core values. The result, a life of purpose and fulfillment. While both philosophies share the goal of simplicity, they differ in their approach. Minimalism asks, how can we reduce? While essentialism questions, what truly matters? A minimalist might find satisfaction in a sparse, clutter-free environment, while an essentialist might feel fulfilled by a busy but meaningful schedule. In terms of desired outcomes, minimalism seeks peace through external calm, while essentialism pursues purpose through intentional choices. A minimalist lifestyle might result in more physical space and less visual noise, while an essentialist lifestyle might lead to a more focused mind and a deeper sense of purpose. While both philosophies share the goal of simplicity, their paths to achieving it differ. To better understand these concepts, let's look at some real-life examples. First, meet Jane. Jane used to lead a hectic life, always juggling multiple responsibilities and constantly trying to do more. She felt overwhelmed and unsatisfied. Then she discovered essentialism. Jane decided to focus only on the things that truly mattered to her. She prioritized her health, her family, and her passion for painting. She said no to extra work assignments and declined social events that didn't bring her joy. Jane describes her life now as more fulfilling and less stressful. She faces challenges, yes, but she feels more equipped to handle them because she isn't spread too thin. Now let's move on to Mike. Mike was always conscious about consumerism, but it was only when he stumbled upon minimalism that he found a philosophy that resonated with him. Mike decided to declutter his life, both physically and mentally. He got rid of unnecessary possessions, unsubscribed from marketing emails, and stopped chasing societal definitions of success. Mike now lives in a modest, minimalist home and values experiences over possessions. He admits that it's not always easy, especially in a consumer-driven society, but the freedom and peace he experiences are worth the effort. And finally, there's Lisa. Lisa found her middle ground between essentialism and minimalism. She only keeps essential items but ensures they are few and of high quality. Her lifestyle is a mixture of intentional living and simplicity. Lisa explains that this lifestyle allows her to focus on her passions and maintain a clutter-free environment. She enjoys the benefits of both lifestyles and has tailored them to her personal needs. These stories show that both essentialism and minimalism can lead to a more intentional and fulfilling life. The challenges faced by Jane, Mike, and Lisa are real, but so are the rewards. It's about choosing to live consciously, whether you lean more towards essentialism, minimalism, or even a blend of both. What matters most is that your lifestyle aligns with your values and brings you joy. So, are you an essentialist or a minimalist? Let's take a moment to recap. Essentialism is about focusing on what truly matters, eliminating the excess to make room for the vital few. On the other hand, minimalism urges us to declutter our lives, not just materially, but also mentally and emotionally. Both philosophies encourage us to simplify, but their approach differs. Essentialism asks, what adds value, while minimalism prompts, what can I remove? Both perspectives offer their unique benefits, and their shared aim is to help us lead more meaningful and fulfilling lives. Now it's time for some introspection. Reflect on your values, your priorities, and the choices you make every day. Are you more drawn to the purposeful focus of essentialism or the liberating decluttering of minimalism? Remember, the choice between essentialism and minimalism isn't about right or wrong. It's about what works best for you in your quest for a simpler, more meaningful life.